is Ina from Books and Boy Bands, and welcome to Books and Boy Bands. For today's video, I'll be bringing you along with me with this Kindle Unlimited reading vlog. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Lots of people have plans, and I have plans to cozy up with some books and of course some boy bands. And this week is Hobby Week, and I'm super excited for everything to celebrate. But because he is my favorite heart-shaped person, it's a perfect time as well to read some romances. And I'll be bringing you along with me, hopefully, in reading these said romances. The first thing I have in mind is to finally attempt the Twisted series. Is it Twisted series or Twisted Love series by Anna Huang? I actually have the first book of the installment, Twisted Love, I think, as a carryover. Yeah, it's Twisted Love. I'm about 43% in on the book when I kind of stopped. I don't know why. But it was a carryover from January. It's one of the first books I picked up actually for the year, but some things came up and I had to put it on the back burner. But today, this week, I'm fully committed to using my Kindle Unlimited subscription in this trusty old Kindle Paperwhite I have for years already.
아니 어차피 계속 작업하실 거면 밥 드셔야 하고 저도 집 가서 챙겨 먹기가 좀 애매하고 그래서
먹으면 되지.
Day 1. Monkey. Alright everyone, I'm back. Happy Tuesday. It's the 14th of February. Happy Hearts Day everyone. And I haven't had any progress for this week's reading vlog. And it's because I made a crucial mistake when I left yesterday to charge my Kindle. Instead of charging it, the cord or the, I don't know, drained it. So instead of getting charged, its battery went down even further, so I have to charge it again, and it took I think 4 to 5 hours just to get it back to its full battery. So it's now again it's actually now at 99%. And so yeah, yesterday was a fail, but today I just finished work. It's 3 in the afternoon, and I have extra time. I have the time to read. I'm actually alone at home. Most of my family members have things to do this Hearts Day, and they won't be back until dinner time. So I have a few hours of peace and quiet, and I'll be making the most of that by having some snacks and also this read. So today we'll be continuing Twisted Love by Anna Huang, and like I mentioned, this is a January read, and now I'm at 43% of it. Hopefully I get to finish this in an hour. But to give you an idea, so Twisted Love is the first book of the Twisted series, and it's about Alex Volkov, and he is described as a devil blessed with the face of an angel and cursed with a past that he can't escape. And our heroine here is his best friend's sister, Ava Chen. So Ava also has a dark past. When you get to read this book, there are a lot of italicized parts at early or late parts of every chapter, talking about Ava trying to remember her past, but it comes back to her in bleak details. But unlike Alex, who like took this cursed past and made him harder, Ava still is a very soft, innocent, and she has really a heart of gold. So Alex decided to stay away from that, and also as respect, you know, bro code, not to mess with his best friend's sister. But when Josh has to go into a different country, he seeks Alex's help to watch out for Ava while he is gone. So they are now having forced proximity. They're closer than ever, but they didn't really like each other. But now with this forced proximity, they have no choice but to connect with each other. But the thing is, with that connection, they have to finally notice the sparks, the attraction that comes between them. So throughout this 40% ish of the book, there's much not much that's happening aside from Ava doing some quirky things just to get Alex's hard exterior to show emotions, and Alex stopping himself from using his wiles and seducing or tempting or basically hooking up with Ava. But I think we're getting into summer because the tension keeps getting higher and higher already. And yeah, I'm not sure yet what I feel about this book, because sometimes it reads immaturely, especially on Ava's side. But I did quite highlight a lot of quotes that I'll be sharing somewhere maybe. So yeah, I think overall it's still quite interesting. I haven't really read, dual POV romances like this. It's what I used to like so much when I was younger, so it's really like nostalgic diving into a romance contemporary book like this. So let's see, hopefully I get to finish it within an hour. But so I actually decided to do the reading outside here with Munchie. I have a drink with me, the Kindle, and I also have this local neighborhood pizza. So there. What? May good health be with you.
Happy birthday, J-Ho! Happy birthday to me! Thank you, Army!
Hello everyone, I'm back, and it's actually the 20th of February. I haven't really catched up. I haven't done reading since the 14th. So it's almost a week now. And it's because so many things happened in my life. First is that the world stopped when Min Yoongi or Suga of BTS announced a world tour. So after he announced this world tour with no Philippine stop yet, hopefully that would change. That's all I could think about, and my sister and I were really fangirling hard. It's gonna be like our first time ever to watch a member at least of Bangtan live, if like the heavens permit. So yeah, I was really out of focus even with work. It's all I could think about, so I couldn't really pick up a book because all I can see is him. So yeah, and then of course J-Hope's documentary came out, and I like allotted that day to just celebrate his birthday. He did a live too, and yeah, I just watched the documentary. And then this weekend was a bit of a social energy drain for an introvert like me. I had to attend my college bestie's wedding, which was really, really sweet and nice. But again, it took all day, so I was really tired when I got home, and no reading again. And of course, Sundays is one of my busiest. It's actually my busiest day every week because I do spend the entire day at church, at the very least. And yeah, so all my vacant time during those days were just spent endlessly scrolling in the endless world of IG Reels and TikTok. And that's something I should learn how to quit already. So this week will be a lot stricter. I still want to push through with my Kindle Unlimited romance reading vlog until the end of this week, which is actually also the end of February. So let's see what happens. But yeah, for this week, my target is to read and finish a book a day. Today is it's a soft launch, so for Monday, I just want to push myself into finishing this current book I still have, which is again Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I'm at 51% of the book already, so I hope I get to finish this today and get to start as well, get a head start as well for my book tomorrow, which is the next book in the series. And while I do that, also while working, I discovered that you could actually read on the Kindle you actually have this Kindle Cloud reader, which makes you able to read a book on your desktop. So while I'm working, I think it's easiest to like switch tabs and try to read a book too. And I'll be reading there Wrench by Ivy Black, if I'm not mistaken. A friend of mine works in the publishing company of this author, and she recommended it to me when she saw my Instagram story asking people for Kindle Unlimited recommendations. And this is a motorcycle club romance series, so I hope I get to enjoy that one too. So today I'm trying to stay off touching my phone a lot, so I've also been using the Forest app to help me, you know, get rid of and lock those pesty apps. And I actually have two flowers there that are for Bangtan. So I have Jungkook and Jin's plants. So I'll be doing, I guess for now, 30-minute sprint for this Twisted Love. The 30 minutes are up, and now I have a new gin tree in my forest for the day. And from 51%, I was able to reach 77% of the book. And oh my god, I wasn't expecting that this part, like the 51st percent to the 77%, was like the plot twist thingy of the book. So when I picked it up, I was just expecting, you know, your ordinary contemporary romance, and not this. There's a lot of secrets revealed, a lot of crime and graphic depiction of violence in this chunk of the book. We finally get to know what causes Ava's nightmares. We finally got to know who killed Alex's parents. So yeah, there's a lot of death in this specific part of the book, and a lot of revelations I don't know yet. So like the last part that I was able to read was when Ava also got to know the reason behind Alex's existence in her life. So that's a really big thing. Yeah, when I was checking earlier, it mentioned that I still have 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think, left in the book. But after 30 minutes, I guess I'm just really quick in reading. It says here, yeah, at 77%, I have an hour left in the book. So I'm pretty sure that I'll be finishing this in a bit. But again, I have to take a break, so it's time for some cooking. And while I am cooking, I'll be reading while listening to an audiobook just to make the most of the time. And yeah, so I'll be listening to The Birthday List by Devney Perry. I think it's a 8-hour audiobook, but I listen to audiobooks on 2.5x speed when I'm listening into script. I have limited options now that I have listened to, I think, 6 audiobooks already from script this month. So this is one of the books that are still available and I'm in the mood for. I actually don't know a lot about this book, but for some reason I just decided to pick it up. So now, because I'm looking for a romance that's like 5 years ago, and if I'm not mistaken, Um, this book, yeah, this book was published in May 22nd, 2018. Yeah, I think this one is more of a contemporary story, a contemporary romance story with a lot of angst and drama. Yeah, it says here, happily married to her college sweetheart, Poppy lived a blessed life with the husband of her dreams. Then everything changed. She is no longer a wife. Now people look at her with pity as they whisper a single word behind her back, widow. So yeah, so she creates this birthday list where she will do the things that she wants to do the most, because maybe if she can complete this, oh okay, after her husband's death, she finds this birthday list created by her husband Jamie, and she decided that she wants to use this birthday list to do the things he wanted to do the most. And it says here, but maybe, just maybe, if she can complete his list, she can start to live again. And of course, while she is doing this list, she meets someone new called Cole. Yeah, so it asks the question, could the man who delivered the news of her husband's death and shattered her heart be the one to help her put it back together again? So I expect that this read or listen would be a very emotional one, which is a little different to the other current reads I have, like for Twisted Love, which is, has a lot of graphic sex scenes every few pages. And of course, this one, Wretched, I'll be starting later when I work, I'm sure, is also filled with that. And both are filled with action and drama. I'm not sure what to expect with this one yet, but hopefully it will be a good listen. So yeah, I'll update you again later. Happy Wednesday, good morning, and we're back with another update. So I finally finished yesterday Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I don't know yet what I would like to rate the book, especially since it's the first in its series. And I think the main trouble I had is that the span in which I read the book was so long. Like, I started it the 1st of January and I just finished it January 21st, right? So it really took me a long time because I put it aside, and that's why my emotional attachment to the book isn't what I would like to rate it fairly. I love how the author in this book, in the series, do time skips or time jumps, just not to make it insta lovey. So you can really see relationships change, relationships develop between the characters, especially in Twisted Love, where there's a dark past, and that dark past really affected how the character developed, and particularly in the relationship between the main characters. That incident really broke trust, though they do love each other. The secrets, the hiding, the revenge arc of the book was what really ruined it for them. But it's nice to see, like, somewhere in the future that a happy ending was still waiting for them. And the way the book concluded was a happy epilogue for the first couple, and then a teaser on who would be the next couple for the series. So I already started it. Of course, through Kindle Unlimited, I downloaded Twisted Games right away, immediately after finishing the book. And yesterday, I was able to read up to page 96 out of this 400-pager book. I didn't know that it was that long. Yeah, and according to Kindle, I was able to reach 23%. And I have, basing on the speed of my reading, I still have 4 hours left in the book, so it's really still quite long. I'm at page 96 right now, or chapter 10, and this tells the story of Princess Bridget and her bodyguard Riz, or Rice. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but yeah. So Twisted Games is this forced proximity thing because our main character Bridget has her new bodyguard this bodyguard was introduced already in the first book, and the kidnapping thing that happened between Bridget and Ava was because they escaped the wrath, the eyes of this new bodyguard. So he kind of blamed himself for it, though he did have the security measure of tracking where Bridget is. The delay of the time when he wasn't looking at her or checking on her led to the kidnapping happening. So yeah, Alex did quite had some trouble with that, but of course for sure Riz did. So this book started in a weird-ish timeline here. There's again time jumps that show at this part, at the 23rd percent part of the book, they already knew each other for almost 2 years already. So and nothing's happened yet when it comes to love or even sex. The author really did a good job of extending the hate, or at least dislike, they both had with each other. It's kind of enemies to lovers thing, because there's a strict bodyguard and a very stubborn princess, and both of them as well have different dark pasts. I think this is one of the things in the series, the similarities between the leads. Like in the past book, both Riz and Bridget have quite dark pasts. Bridget lost her parents very young. Her brother is next in line to the throne from their grandfather, and then Bridget is the second one, unless her brother gets married and has children. And so she didn't really like the spotlight, the special treatment, and all that. She wants to live a normal life, so she's trying to escape all of that. And Riz is a former military. He has a lot of PTSD. There's a lot of regrets he has in his life with the people that he lost. And here at the 23rd percent, actually, we already heard his backstory, the very foundational part of his story, why he decided to go to the military and why he decided to go into protective security. So yeah, it's someone he lost as well. So there's really a lot of mental health trauma issues related discussed in the book. So yeah, I don't know yet where this book would take me. I'm still waiting for the tension to finally break and these to work on their attraction. As I've mentioned, there's about 300 more pages to the book, and hopefully I get to finish it today, because I promised to finish a book a day, and I only did it one time this week, and it's already the third day. So hopefully today I get to finish this book. I'll try to do a second update, but if not, then see you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, happy Friday. We're finally back here for the last update of this reading vlog, and I have Munchie with me. Hi. Hi. And I would just like to report that I overestimated my abilities. I underestimated the amount of work I would have as well, so I wasn't able to push through with my original plan of finishing the entire Twisted series for this reading vlog. I actually just ended with Twisted Games, the story of Princess Bridget, who is now queen, and her bodyguard Riz. There are 2 books left in the series, and I am afraid I have to abandon that goal for now, because March is coming soon, and I would just like to give myself a breather for a bit before I embark on other reading journeys again. So I thought originally that the other books in the Twisted series would last just as quick as the first one. It turns out that the Twisted Game series is about 450 pages 150 pages longer than what I am used to reading. So I had to abandon it, but I had to just focus on finishing this book for the week. But all in all, it's actually a 5-star read for me. I loved reading the book. And it was nice to have like a more well-developed story, and spending more time with the characters than I was originally planning because of how long the book is, and you know how much I'm a sucker. Oh, bye-bye, Manchi. How much I'm a sucker for royalty stories, and that's what I got with Twisted Games. There was drama, there was thrill, there was angst, there was pining, and that's what I really, really enjoy usually in the fan fictions that I read. And to get that on like an ordinary traditionally published romance book is really an achievement for me, because I really, really enjoyed the journey of reading the book. I fell in love with the characters, especially during like the third act of the book, where I got to see again Alex and Ava from the first book, as well as the other girls in that friend group, which give like which really brought me back to the feelings I got when I read the first book, and how much I enjoyed that girlfriend group. So it was really, really nice, that part. It's nice how this seemingly uncompatible characters help each other and form a bond with each other. Is something that's really nice to see in a book. And of course, this one was also very steamy, and even though I saw one of its main plot twists like a mile away, totally predictable, and it wasn't really the exact prediction that I had. So it was still a good plot twist, and I just like seeing happily ever afters on the book that I read, and that's what I got from Twisted Games. And yeah, that's it for this reading vlog. This is just my first attempt on doing a reading vlog, so if it's not up to your liking, then I hope you forgive me. I'm hoping to do weekly reading vlogs starting today, just so I can bring you along to my personal life and not just my reading life, even though not much happens really. Please let me know if you have suggestions on how we can make these reading vlogs more interesting, and if you have books as well that you would like to recommend me, especially books on Kindle Unlimited. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. I hope to see you soon. Bye!